So Alabama has passed a very strict law about illegal immigration. It's modeled after Arizona's law. Police must detain someone they suspect of being in the country illegally if the person cannot produce proper documentation when stopped for any reason. So they stop someone for any reason, and if the person can't produce papers, then they have to arrest them.
So let me get this straight. I want to go down and get some ice cream with my granddaughter after going to church.
Okay.
And we walk into the Farrell's.
You're in Alabama?
Yeah. And order a couple scoops of vanilla, and my granddaughter likes sprinkles. And we're both Christian because we just came from church.
Right.
And as we walk back to my handicapped van, a couple of jackboot thugs come jumping out.
Yes.
Asked me for my ID. Turns out it fell out of my wallet at church. It landed on one of the pews, and they just throw me in the back of a van, and they drop me off in Mexicali. Are you saying that that's what we're talking about here, right?
Yes, Jufro. That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what's going to happen. All right, well, be prepared.
That's never happened in the history of the world. That's never happened before, right? Not during the World War II. Never happened before.
We passed this law, and that's exactly what could happen. That's exactly what could happen. That's exactly how it works.
It will be a crime to knowingly transport or harbor or provide housing for someone who is in the country illegally.
That's where it starts. And then before you know it, jackbooted thugs coming in through my front door asking me for ID while I'm in the shower. And if I can't produce any, boom, it's off to Beirut.
When you're rubbing one out so that you can check your email.
They fucking behind me and fucking duct tape, and they drop me off in Central America. Stripped naked with a corn cob in my ass. That's where it starts. This is where it starts. Is this what you guys do? You want to wake up in Central America with a corn cob in your ass and no ID? Okay, I didn't think so. This is where it starts.
Penalties will be imposed on businesses that knowingly employ someone without legal resident status. A company's business license could be suspended or revoked. The law requires Alabama businesses to use a database called E-Verify to confirm the immigration status of all new employees. Public schools must determine by review of birth
certificates. So they're against immigrants?
Pretty much, yeah. They're against immigrants having jobs, too. And one of the sponsors of the bill, Scott Beeson, Republican, said the new law would create jobs and put unemployed Alabama residents back to work.
Here's what I don't understand, and you can go ahead and think I'm a bigot and xenophobic and all that kind of shit.
Ding.
We have laws that basically say you need to be documented if you're in this country. Like, we have a long list of people who would like to come into this country legally. Yes?
Yes.
And then people jump to the front of that list and climb or swim or crawl or tunnel into this country, and then places like, you know, these chicken processing plants or whatever illegally and knowingly employ these people. And we have had laws for 100 years that say you need to come here legally, and if you're big business, you need to employ documented people. And then at some point, somebody says, hey, maybe we should enforce these laws, and everyone goes, okay, Hitler, you have any other bright ideas? What's the deal?
But you're running into one hiccup here, is that these companies that are hiring these illegal immigrants are paying them shit money. I don't defend that.
Absolutely.
They can't afford to hire those same workers for the
No, they have to raise the price of chicken.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
All right.
You're
paying more for your chicken. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm saying everyone does that thing too, where they go, you're gonna have to pay more for a head of lettuce, and I go, I don't know how much a head of lettuce costs right now, but if it's another 80 cents, then so be it. But here's the deal: you guys all drive cars, right? And all those cars have airbags. Now, do you think when you go to the dealer, you can order a car for $22,000 with airbags, or go for the one for $19,000 with no airbags? No! You don't have a fucking choice, do you? The government said, you're going to have airbags in your car, and we're going to fucking pass that along to the consumer. Tough shit. So, we get Whitey to pick the fucking lettuce, we pay him a living wage, and the lettuce costs another 40 cents a fucking head. Deal with it. Thank you. Jesus fuck. Like, we don't know that? Like, that's not in every fucking other part of our life? You don't think the government does that in every fucking facet of our life? Jesus Christ.
Carolla's
so fucking
excited.
pathetic.
Wow.
And you guys, everyone's cool with not paying people a living wage? You know, they do that thing where you go, oh, so your lettuce is going to cost an extra 80 cents. Okay, great. So under your watch, we'll pay people less than a living wage to pick it. That's your plan? Okay, awesome. So I won't pay the extra 60 cents for lettuce, and these people won't have enough money. Awesome. Okay, fine. I love you. You're so compassionate. That's a wonderful plan. Thank you. You're so much better than I am. fuckwads. Shut up.
And the ACLU is
Yeah,
going to fight
now
it.
start. Oh, whoa, we're going back to Jim Crow. Start evoking Jim Crow, you asswipes. Shut up. Start. Just to fucking start with the racist stuff, and everyone will shut up. All the pussies will go away. There you go.
Next story.
Yeah,
The
that's great.
right-wing blogosphere